tell you a story time on how people are crazy. I'm ready to fight because people are crazy. But let me just comport myself and be respectful. I'm in Italy. Now, one thing about me is I'm Italian, parlo italiano. But not many people know that because I'm black. I stayed in 3 Airbnbs in Italy. The second one, which was the worst of them all, was in Napoli. We stayed there for like 4 days, all good and dandy. We didn't really spend much time in the apartment. But as we were leaving, we asked if we could extend the stay. We were like, we don't mind paying for a little bit because our flight was later in the evening. So we were like, checkout is at 12, but if we could stay a bit longer, that would be great.
It's called late checkout.
The woman said no, because people are coming. So I was like, oh, I get it. Now, as we were leaving, the cleaner was coming. Now, she doesn't know I speak Italian. She was speaking Italian on the phone, saying a few racist things, nothing we're surprised about. And then she was complaining. I don't know what she was complaining about. My sister leaves a 5-star review, because this is my sister's account. She gets her review back from the owner. 1 star. Why 1 star, you may ask? The woman, and I quote, says, "You trashed the place. The place was so bad, we had to cancel the next guest." Now, I was confused. My sister said it to me like, what? So my sister says, can you explain to me how the place was trashed? Because we barely spent time in it. She sends a picture of the crumbs on the floor. There is crumbs on the floor, like half a biscuit on the floor. Why, you may ask? As we were leaving, my sister has a 1-year-old. Her 1-year-old was getting a little bit antsy. So my sister says, here's a biscuit, we're leaving, okay? As I'm dragging the bags out, I see her handing my niece the biscuit. My niece must have taken a bite and some of the biscuit fell on the floor as we were leaving. This woman says we trashed the place. When we asked for proof, and Airbnb asked for proof, she sent a picture of crumbs on the floor. There was no cleaning equipment in the house. I remember looking for a broom, there was no broom. My sister even messaged her.
This is so long.
Because we can, clean up here and there. So I would pick things up in my hands. This woman left a 1-star review talking about we trashed the place because of crumbs on the floor. And I'm going to attach the picture so you guys see that I am not crazy. That is all she said.
Alessia, I want to find it.
She was like, they left the bin packed up in the corner. Yes, we cleaned up. We did you a favor. We left the bin on the corner. I am just sitting there thinking, oh, obviously we know what this is. This is racism. She's trying to catch a case with Airbnb. Airbnb saw the picture, saw the review, and were like, you're crazy. And immediately told her to delete it. Anyway, my sister was like, the reason we needed an apartment a bit longer was because Victor Osimhen, who, if you don't know, is a footballer. He's huge in Napoli, huge. He was coming to see us, and that's why we needed an apartment. Anyway, she was like, I just wanted to tell you, we needed an apartment because Victor Osimhen was coming, but it's a shame, and I'm so thankful that you turned us down. And when I tell you this one was pissed, she was like, oh, that's not what I meant. I didn't know you were that type of people. What a shame, what a shame. And if you watching this are a racist, find a good excuse. Don't be a Karen, okay? But for you to be crazy over crumbs on the floor when we paid for cleaning, Jesus, come back soon, because we're tired. I'm tired. Are you guys tired?
Well, that football player.
I'm tired. That was a long ass clip.
I feel like I don't speak Italian. Don't know what these racist things were said, but I feel like that's a separate issue than the crumbs. There's like 2 separate things going on.
No, I think she's saying that she was racist, so she just wanted to give them a bad review because of racism.
I think you would want to give them a bad review to try and get your money back.
Yeah, but she didn't say anything about like Airbnb asking for money back or anything because she didn't have enough proof to get any money back anyways. There's crumbs on the floor, so I think it was just a vindictive, like, fuck these black people, I'm gonna give them a 1-star review. But if you were going to do that, because like if she was going to try to get money back from Airbnb or something, create your own mess or something and say that the guests did it. That's true. Sprinkle
crack on the guy.
Right. Yeah. Just put a little crack on him.
I mean, what a stupid racist Italian.
Yeah. She was mad that they packed up the trash for her and put it in the corner like neatly in a trash bag instead of just leaving trash everywhere.
I don't understand. I'm not a big soccer guy, but the footballer that's bigger than Jesus.
I didn't understand that either.
And then I thought she said she was leaving for the airport and they just needed some time.
Exactly. She said they had a late flight.
Maybe the airport it was a domestic flight maybe.
What did she say about this footballer? I don't understand how he
I don't really get I think she just wanted
the reason that we needed to stay longer.
Shouldn't you be?
I feel like they might have made that story up to make this lady regret what she did.
She had a picture of them. It was like, oh, and by the way, the best football player in the city, he's with me. It really made.
At an Airbnb? I don't
But like it didn't. It wasn't.
I don't understand that part.
And so she's like, all right, well, I brought my new football player boyfriend to the new Airbnb.
Yeah, exactly. He was gonna stay here for those 2 hours with
And
me.
he's gonna eat biscuits and spill crumbs all over my next Airbnb.
Yep.
Speaking Italian and like being black in Italy, I'm sure you get to see.
You probably hear people say shit all the time.
I was watching something recently and it was like Italians are the one ethnicity that you can still be racist towards.
They're still white people. People act like it's like a whole other race. Like they're just white Europeans.
Well, I think if you press that Italian, he's like, yeah, I'm a racist. Or so she's a soccer groupie.
Mm-hmm. He was coming to see you, and she probably just ran into him somewhere and took a picture, and she's like, well, look what you missed out on.
Look what I missed out on. Could have been mine.
So, okay, she said he was coming to see them.
Victor Osimhen. Oh, he's got a wife, though. Not her. Not the same chick.
Yep. That definitely just looked like a random run into a celebrity, take a selfie type of picture.